Hello, everyone. I don't anticipate this reading being very long because it's kind of late, but I wanted to look into the news that just came out about Jordan Willis checks into rehab as families await toxicology results. This was an enormous, heartbreaking wake-up call for Jordan, and he is facing his addiction head-on, a source close to Willis's family told Fox News. There was another quote. After the shocking loss of 3 of his close friends under an extremely tragic circumstance, Jordan recognized that he had a problem with addiction, the source told Fox News. He immediately checked himself into rehab after vacating his home and putting his things into storage. So I just want to see what we get. This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not facts. Let's do this. Let's start with 5 cards explaining what went into the decision of Jordan saying, this is what I'm going to do. 5 cards. Nine of Cups in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Cups in reverse. The Sun in reverse. Okay. Let me get the clarifiers and I'll tell you what I see. Do I think I actually need to go to rehab? That's not the right way to word this. Does he feel like his addiction has progressed to the point where he needs to go to rehab? I do not believe so. I believe that he's working very hard, 7 to 8, planting the seed, working hard to bring the seed to fruition, to separate myself from the darkness. It's not really what I think I need, but it's what I can use to plant the seed and work really hard to separate myself from the darkness. Now I'm going to pull clarifiers. Let's see what we get. Clarify 9 of Cups in reverse. Secret trip. Secret trip makes me think literal, like a narcotics trip. Secret to me is, this to me is clarifying what I said. I don't think, as in Jordan, I don't believe that Jordan thinks that, I don't believe that the decision he made to go to rehab was because he thinks he needs rehab. I think the decision is because he thinks it can plant the seed that he can then work really hard to separate himself from the darkness, from his friends passing. Clarify 7 of Pentacles. The missing piece. The missing piece is needing to plant a seed and then work really hard to separate himself from it. That's the missing piece. 8 of Pentacles. Real information. If he goes to rehab and hypes up his addiction, then he believes whoever is observing him at rehab would be able to qualify in open court how he could have slept that whole time. Is that fair to say? Secret space program in reverse. Secret in reverse. Secret trip. That's why he's going there. Secret unveiled. unveiled. He's going where he's going because he thinks that it would help if he needed to present in court. How could you have slept the whole time? How could you not know? Well, talk to my rehab people, because I was so awful in rehab that they'll vouch that it could have been the case. All right, one more card. If Jordan's consciousness had to honestly respond to what I just said, what would be the one card? Affluent. That's the wall of division that he's using. It, like the mighty, right? Affluent. So he's using people who are in high positions of observation and getting them to believe his version of the story, allegedly. Two of Cups in reverse, so separating himself from the darkness. Power in reverse. Oh, I'm trying to separate myself and turn off the lights of how I'm connected to the darkness. It's like trying to get someone else to vouch for his version of events. Royalty, affluent, same thing. I said trying to get someone to vouch for his version of events. Mighty and royalty. It's like he believes that the people at the rehab, that their observation of him, he believes that will help him if and when he has to testify. The Sun in reverse. Fraud. He's putting on a facade, or not a facade. I'm sure that he does have some issue with substances, but I feel like it's going to be made to look a way that it's not really. Unhappy. It feels like there's something mental health wise that he's going to put his addiction on. Natural disaster in reverse, a man-made disaster. It feels like he's going to try and point back to when this started, when his addiction started. It feels like almost like maybe there was something that happened at work or like a breakup. It's like it feels like when he's in rehab, there's going to be a focus on pointing out, almost like subconsciously trying to remove the blame from himself for what he's admitting, because he doesn't really want to be seen as, I don't know, it feels like he knows that this is a big hit for his career, right? But like, what is his other option? He feels like he has to, because he has to get people to vouch for him. If David, Clayton, and Ricky could give us one card about what I just said. Well, the whole thing. David. Breakup in reverse. Trapped. Oh, breakup in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. He's confirming he's trying to separate himself from the Sun in reverse. Clayton. Regret. It's almost like do we have an answer for the question I'm thinking? Did he expect people to come look for them sooner than they did? Oh, he didn't expect them to come sooner? Oh. He thought this was going to go differently, though. Like, with everything unfolding, Jordan expected it to play out differently, but I don't know what that means. What did he expect to play out different? Fair. Did he think he was going to be able to put it on the other person that was there and then realized he couldn't? Debt in reverse, witness in reverse. I can't really make out what I'm seeing. There's something about this plan that Jordan thought was going to go differently. And it's like, because that didn't go the way he thought it was going to go, rehab is the replacement shot at trying to not get in trouble. Kind of a confirmation. Propaganda. Oh. Do we have an answer for the question I'm thinking? Was he going to try and use that fifth person as an ally? And since that didn't work out, now he's going to use rehab? Oh. Huh. Ricky? Motel Hotel. The M is missing. The M is missing. The gates? I mean, the gates are missing. What does that mean? The gates are missing? It feels like he was going to try and push something onto the other guy, right? Like, but there wasn't the gates thing with the M. There wasn't a way to go there. Like at first, it feels like Jordan thought there would be some kind of way to not directly but indirectly kind of persuade them to look at that fifth person, and it didn't go that way. So he's like, I got to think of something else. Almost like when he was in the house those couple days, he was thinking, this is what I'm going to do, and then it didn't go that way. There wasn't like an option to do it. Drama. Almost like if how do I put this? Like if Jordan just was in the house and didn't leave or try to run or do anything that would make him look guilty, then if he's saying, oh, I didn't know they were out there, and I went to bed, and I try and push it on that other guy, that fifth guy, then maybe they'll believe me. Maybe they'll believe that I went to bed, because if I did it, then I would have ran. Like that's That's what I'm getting. And now I'm not running because I'm going into rehab. So you know exactly where I'm at. And I'm not a sitting duck. I'm not doing nothing. I know I can't run. But if I don't go to rehab, then I'm not using this time to try and get somebody on my side. And I know that fifth person isn't going to be on my side. What did we get power for before? Power, we got it for the Two of Cups in reverse. I have to give up my power to try and... It feels like he's playing like Russian roulette with choices. Like, I can try and run. I'm probably not going to get away. And if I do run and my name pops up and they see that I'm trying to go somewhere, are they just going to come and arrest me on something and wait until they have more proof? I don't know what, but like, it feels like he is doing what he thinks is the most intelligent option because he doesn't feel like he can get away. And he feels like if I show that I could have had a problem bad enough to where I wouldn't have recognized them out there for that long, then maybe it'll go back to that fifth person. Or maybe it'll just go away. But hopefully it won't go to him. That's what he's thinking, allegedly, my opinion. I'm going to take one card from this one and one card from the new version. Jordan's energy right now. Oh, false person. Government agency in reverse. I'm hiding who I am from the government agency. I'm keeping a mask on. I'm showing them what I think will get me out of this. Can I have some kind of confirmation? Well, I can't end like that. Premeditated? What? What do you mean? Three cards. Premeditated. Hierophant. Page of Pentacles. Four of Wands. I had higher knowledge of what I was giving to the group. Jealousy in reverse. Collapse. Jealousy in reverse. Collapse. We want the card. I don't know if I want to say that. End of the road. Heck. Secret weapon. Show me Jordan's energy when he gave them whatever made them good. Okay, gave them. Yes, gave them. Show me Jordan's energy when he gave them whatever it is that his secret weapon made them collapse, brought them to the end of the road. The Empress, so overgiving. The Hanged Man, Page of Cups reverse. Something to make them frozen. I overgive something in their cup to make them frozen. And a wand on the bottom of the deck. Do we have an answer for the questions I'm thinking? Did he intend to unalive one of them? Did he intend to unalive Clayton? Did he intend to unalive David? Did he intend to unalive Ricky? Did he intend to unalive Clayton? Okay. Was he trying to teach Clayton a lesson? Was it ego? Was it pride? He intended to harm Clayton over pride. He intended to unalive Clayton over pride. Betrayal exposed. Revenge exposed. Betrayal and revenge. One second, I have to answer this. Show me Jordan's energy towards Clayton that night. Ace of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I give you too much to stop the wheel from turning. Why? Why Clayton? Didn't want to have to worry about communication. Communication with who? What kind of communication? Page of Swords, defending myself about some kind of past altercation. It's something that he couldn't let go of. Do we have an answer for the question in my head? Do we kind of have an answer for the question in my head? Did he want him to OD and didn't really care what happened, but wanted him to OD? Okay, so his plan wasn't to necessarily unalive him. It was to cause him to OD. Did he want Clayton to OD so that his fiance could see that he was doing stuff? Was the wound of pride triggered that night? Was it over some kind of bet that the wound of pride was triggered? Show me a 2-card confirmation that his original intentions were to get Clayton to OD. He was working on his mental health being depleted. And also that would have the cops, the police there. I'm hearing he's a narcissist that just can't let things go. He just can't let them go. The other person would forget about something and he would still be like, runaway in reverse, frozen, dating in reverse. He can't let things go. Not running away, stuck in place, frozen, dating in reverse. Can't let things go. This is the card that came out in the other reading for Clayton that, oh, I said he didn't want Clayton to leave. Do we have an answer for the question in my head? Did he not want Clayton to leave because he wanted him to OD? He wanted Clayton to stay to OD. Because he didn't want to do anything to him. He wanted him to do it to himself. I have 1 card confirmation from Clayton, if this is correct. Thumbs down, or it was bad. Communication in reverse. I'm missing something. What am I missing? He was trying to distract you from leaving by what? War exposed inside. So you did see something that he didn't want you to see. Release. What? Something he didn't want you to see coming out of the woods. So, okay, so you're confirming it wasn't past beef. This was something that happened there that night. Oh. Oh. So you saw something he didn't want you to see with this card. Snake exposed. Oh, that took such a turn. I'm going to do another part to this because I want to watch this back and see when this started to go in the direction that I wasn't expecting. Please remember, this is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Talk to you soon.